Hey guys, welcome back to another video. With this chapter coming to an end, today I thought we'd have a look back through the seasons from chapter 2 and rank them. Alright, season 1 chapter 2. There was so much hype around this. We just had the black hole event that led us into chapter 2. We then got a brand new map. We had new mechanics such as fishing, swimming, you could carry opponents. We had boats added. But the main problem with this season was the time it lasted and how little content we actually got during the season. The season lasted 128 days and the only new content we got was the harpoon and the Star Wars lightsaber. Everyone was so bored of this season that we started hosting Fortnite fashion shows just to keep ourselves entertained. We did have a Star Wars live event at the end of the season, but in my opinion, it was probably one of the most boring events we've ever seen. And I'm gonna put season 1 in... I'm gonna put it in okay, just because of how long it lasted, and we didn't get much content during the season. Alright, season 2, chapter 2. One of the best seasons we've ever seen in Fortnite. We had new POIs added such as the Agency, the Shark, and the Grotto. We also for the first time had NPCs added that drop mythic weapons such as the drum gun and the grappler. We had the shakedown feature added, along with the rapid fire SMG and helicopters. Again, the only problem with this season was the time it lasted and how little updates we actually got during the season. This season lasted 124 days, just 4 days shy of what season 1 lasted. Competitive Fortnite this season was actually really good. We had a Joy FNCS, along with Joy Daily Cups, which is some of the most fun I've ever had playing Fortnite. The only bad thing about competitive this season was that controller aim assist was at its peak with the mythic drum gun and the minigun. We then had the Travis Scott event, which is one of the best live events we've ever seen. Then to end the season, we had an event called The Device, which led us into season 3. Alright, season 2. Season 2's gone straight to best season. We had all the new POIs, the mythics. I could play the game for hours, like it was so fun at that stage. Alright, season 3, chapter 2. To start the season, we had the map Flooded, which brought new POIs to the game, such as the Authority, Fortilla, and Rickety Rig. We also had new NPCs that dropped different mythics, such as a mythic Chug Jug. We then had sharks introduced, which you could ride with a fishing rod. Unlike previous seasons, this season had a lot more content during the season. We got cars added, Coral Castle, which, you know, best POI in the game, and the charged shotgun, which was also controversial at the time. Another cool thing about this season was the boat that would randomly spawn around the map, and if you could find it, it had insane loot. The only negatives to this season was that when the water eventually went down, we were left with a worse version of the season 2 map. And another negative was marauders. They'd give away your position, and if you started fighting someone, they'd just be an annoying third party. Alrighty, season 3. I'm gonna put season 3 in good. It was good to start with. We had the new POIs, but when the water eventually drained, it was a worse version of the season 2 map. Alright, season 4, chapter 2, the Marvel season. We had a full Marvel battle pass, along with Marvel mythics. We had the Galactus drones, the new Spawn Island, and Doom's Domain. Then we got the biggest mid-season update we've ever had in Fortnite, the Stark Industries update. Stark had Iron Man, the Stark cars, and the Stark chest. This season was really enjoyable to play Arena and even pubs. Everyone would just 50-50 Stark to try and get a spaz from one chest and then key everyone. To finish the season off, we had the Galactus event. Everyone was really hyped for this event, but personally, I don't think it lived up to the hype. Alright, season 4. I'm gonna put season 4 in good, mainly because of the mid-season Stark update. Without that, I probably would have put it in okay. Alright, season 5, chapter 2. To start the season, we had a new desert biome in the middle of the map that had POIs such as Salty Towers and Colossal Coliseum. We had the new 0-point crystals and sand tunneling, which was really good to move around the map with. We also had the new gold system added to the game. During this season, we had some good content updates. We had planes unbolted for a bit, we got the dragon shotgun, and the lever action shotgun. The main problem with this season was that Fortnite focused too much on collaborations and not enough on gameplay and map changes. Collaborations just didn't feel the same anymore since there was so many in this season. Alright, season 5. I'm going to put season 5 in okay. To start with, we had the desert biome and that, but after that we didn't really get any map changes and it was mainly just collaborations for that whole season. Alright, Season 6, Chapter 2, we got the Primal Season. To start the season, we had new POIs added, such as the Spire, Bony Burbs, and Colossal Crops. We also had the crafting system added to the game, which I think was a very good addition. To start the season, we had the Primal and the Makeshift Weapons, which everyone hated and kind of ruined this season for me. At the start of the season, the Primal Shotgun was very overpowered, but Epic did eventually nerf it. We had the bows instead of snipers, which I was actually a fan of. But this season again, like previous ones, just didn't have enough content during the season. Season 6, the Primal Season. That is going straight in awful. I'm not a fan of any of those makeshift or primal guns. They were terrible. Alright, Season 7, Chapter 2. To start the season, we got Corny Complex and the new UFOs, which were kinda overpowered, but fun to use. We also had the Railgun and the Recon Scanner added to the game. Two fun additions, in my opinion. During the season, we also got the ability to go inside the mothership, play a little minigame to try and get better loot. We had the Ariana Grande concert, which was really good, but in my opinion, it didn't top the Travis Scott event. Then to end the season, we had an event where we blew the mothership up. Alright, Season 7. I'm gonna put Season 7. I feel like it'd go somewhere between good and okay, but I'm gonna lean more towards the okay side just because there wasn't enough map changes for me. Alright, Season 8, Chapter 2. To start the season, there was actually very minimal map changes, which was unexpected given what we'd seen in the Season 7 live event. We had the new sideways areas added to the game, along with the sideways weapons. We had the slipstreams added at certain places around the map, along with shadow cubes, which was really good movement when combined. Unlike previous seasons, this season actually had a decent amount of mid-season content. We got Cube Town added to the game. We had the voting systems, which I think was a really good addition. We also had a Halloween update, which brought back witch brooms, Halloween candy, and added the scythe weapon. We got the Naruto skins added to the game, which a lot of people were excited about. And Fortnite also brought the mechs back. Alright, lastly we have Season 8. I'm going to put Season 8. I feel like again it'll probably go between good and okay. But I'm going to lean more towards the okay side because at the start of the season we didn't really have a lot of map changes. But this season really did pick up in the back end. Like we actually got a fair bit of content to end the season.